Hey, this is Edson L. Today's stack is about staying professionally relevant in a changing world as we get older. I heard something interesting recently that came from a venture capitalist. He was describing one of the biggest challenges for venture capitalists is staying relevant in a very quickly changing world. He said that was one of the biggest fears among venture capitalists is just not keeping up with how fast the world is moving. So that got me thinking, how do we stay relevant with our knowledge and skills in working for companies or starting companies and serving our customers? So here are some things that I do to hopefully stay relevant and being able to offer my skills and expertise to this world. But first, not much of a view. I'm working in the library while my car gets an oil change across the street. For me, I try and stay abreast of trends and changes in my industry, which is broadly consumer products and consumer trends. No doubt that technology is changing virtually every single industry, so it's important to stay current on new technology in your industry. For me, technology is absolutely a game changer for increasing my productivity and allowing me to do things much more quickly. And one result of staying current with technology is that I'm constantly learning new skills. We always have to be learning. Creativity is really important. Don't just do things because that's always the way it's been done or what everyone else does. This is a really big one. Know what you don't know and learn it. And I would say that's probably the biggest challenge to staying relevant is when we don't know what we don't know. I mean, when you know what you don't know, you can at least put a plan in place to go learn it. But when you don't know what you don't know, that's when your industry can pass you by. I try to identify where I have leverage and take advantage of it. One way to define leverage is where you can push with less effort than others and get more results. So going back to knowing what you don't know, let me add a few other thoughts. I've already pointed out that not knowing what you don't know is probably the most dangerous thing to causing you to become irrelevant. I think a way to counteract this is to stay current on the effects and changes of technology in your industry. My perspective is that any innovations and changes coming in your industry are as a result of technology. I suppose also that regulation, government regulation, is another way of ushering in changes to your industry. So keep track of technology in your industry and government regulations so that you can prevent the not knowing what you don't know. Know what you're good at and focus on that, and be careful of doing things that water down or dilute what you're good at. Follow your passions. You're more likely to stay relevant if you do something that you really enjoy doing. Know who you do your best work with and the types of people that you like spending time with. You're more likely to be passionate about your work and thereby stay relevant professionally when you spend time with the people that you do your best work with. And I think we can all agree that life is way too short to not be doing what you really like or spending time with the people that you really want.